40-29 final in Hopkinton. They win it, but there was a struggle for a while, let's be real. Their defense came in here and they played really well. How did you guys deal with that?
Man, this is a tough team. I think we were pretty prepared in practices this week, but we knew that this was a tall team, and we knew that we're really going to have to play tough defensively. On offense, a lot of our shots weren't falling today, but we have days like that. I really think that we had some good opportunities, and this is a good win to build off of. A little ugly, but we'll improve.
All right, Brayden, so a lot changed. So you guys were struggling at first, but at the end of the third quarter is when it really changed. You hit this absolutely clutch three at the other end of the court, went off the glass and somehow went in, totally energized the team, the fans, everybody, got everybody going. And then you shut them down in the fourth quarter and came away with the win. That's impressive, congrats. So let's walk through a little bit Monadnock and what it was like to play them tonight.
Man, that's a tough team. I mean, I got a couple minutes in there, but I mean, right away you could just feel it. They got some strong defense, great energy. I mean, energy was high all game. Obviously after the shot too, but all throughout the game the energy was high, and they got a really good team. A lot of credit to them, and they played tough.
All right, so something that I want to know about is, because we've talked about Matt Miller, the new coach, and how he's been. I've asked a lot of the guys how he is, and they've told me what he is and what it's like to go from Coach Signor to him. You had Jeff Merrill last year as your coach. You were on JV. Congrats on making it up to varsity this year. You had a great game tonight, got everybody going and everything, but what's it like to transition from Coach Merrill to Coach Miller?
Well, I mean, honestly, I think it's been a pretty smooth transition. I wouldn't say that they're the same coach, but they're pretty similar in a lot of ways. Also, last year, Coach Merrill, he really prepared a lot of us JV guys that are now on varsity. He really prepared us for what it's going to be like this year. And he was a really great developing coach. He helped me and a lot of other guys like Will, Deacon, Nolan, Chase. And I give a lot of credit to him for really believing in us last year and preparing us for this year.
So you said there's a lot of similarities between the two coaches. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, so I mean, I think that both of them really are focused in on the defensive end. It's pretty popular. Defense wins championships, and that's what both of those coaches believe in, and that's what we've been carrying on as a team, both last year and this year.
Yeah, but I agree with that. I've heard Miller say defense first, but he likes to get a lot of shots up, and when you do that, you can score a lot of points and win games. So what's the Coach Miller offense been?
Man, it's been great. We got a really good system going. In practices, we really get after it. We got guys that great shooters. We got tall guys that can finish in the paint, mid-range shooters, great playmakers, great all-around players, and I think we really just bind really well together. And Coach Miller has put a great system around us to help us thrive at that.
I agree with that, absolutely. After watching you guys are now at the halfway point in the regular season, 16-game season. You're 8-0, undefeated, but biggest test of the season next Tuesday. You're heading up to Gilford, making the trip. Those guys have been the state champions, beat us 2 years ago in the state championship. Game here, won last year with the first team to win in Hopkinton last season. So that's going to be a tough test. What do you know about them, and what's the thought process going into it?
And I mean, Gilford, obviously, as you said, I think 3P champions or 2 in a row, something like that.
Yeah.
They're a really great team. They got some great players, but we've been preparing all season for it. We've seen it on the schedule. We've all circled it. We've all been ready. We've wanted to go into that undefeated, and we get to. So I think we'll be ready. We'll need some fans there for sure. Bring some good energy. So shout out to them tonight, and we'll need it again. But yeah, I think we'll be ready, and we're going to get after it in practice this week.
All right, well, have a great last 2 practices getting ready with Sunday and Monday, and we wish you all the best luck, because that's going to be a tough game, but we know that you guys can come away with the win, so we're all behind you. Everybody, go up there, please. Gilford, support them, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Brayden.
Yep.